you guys won the play. But it seemed to be a lot of discipline and mental errors on both sides of the ball. What do you make of the fact that, was it the youth, was it the inexperience, was it the heat?
It wouldn't be the heat because we had a hot camp. I think it's more or less there's no leadership to get these guys going. We lost to Michael Navarro and we got Landers in the secondary. A lot of these people take that to heart. I mean, everybody wants to do so good that they start to think too much. They start doing other people's jobs. The whole thing about playing on defense with young guys is they want to come in and impress the coaches. We know they got talent. They were doing great. We had a great camp. It's just more or less that we all didn't play together. Start thinking and start doing way too much. Way too much. I wouldn't blame it on inexperience because the guys that are starting now that didn't start last year have experience and they know what we have to do. Both sides of the ball. I think more or less with offense is just they said they didn't have a good week of practice. I'm not blaming anybody because that goes on both sides of the ball as well. We just gotta get serious. JV has to get a better picture. We gotta work the JVs harder. We gotta be more focused. All in all.
Does it seem like those are at least correctable mistakes?
Oh yeah.
So it's not like it's a matter of talent or having the right things. It just seems to be that getting guys cohesive.
Yeah, I mean, like I just said in the locker room before we broke down, we played like crap. I think we had 12 penalties at halftime, and they had one. I don't know how many we had in the second half, and we only lost by 7 points. And that's between broken coverages, missed block assignments, not catching people breaking coverage and defense, missed tackles, whatever you want to call it. We still lost by 7. So that means to say, even with the inexperience and the mishaps, that we're a very good team. As you can see, we came out strong. This is more or less they start picking little things apart, and then, like I said, it all goes to mental. People start wanting to do too much, and you break yourself down.
Last year, I think Steve Valentino, their senior quarterback last year, had like almost 400 yards himself through the air and on the ground. Seemed like defensively, you guys were pretty much in control. They took advantage of a few things, some short field position, a couple of mistakes. But I feel like at least defensively, even with the mistakes, that there's something there for you guys to build on.
This school is, whether people believe it or not, we have a thing. Defense is the heart and soul of the football team. No matter where you are, you can go big D1, 1AA, D2, D3. Defense is the heart and soul of this team. Once we get going, that plays forward and everybody else starts doing great. We always have good guys coming on defense. We might not be the biggest, might not be the strongest, but we will be the fastest. We will pursue the ball, and we will figure things out. Like I said, and we've been talking about this all week. With no DeMichael, no Navarro, no Landers, we got to find those new 3 guys. Whether if it's a freshman starting, if it's a senior, junior, we don't have that, hierarchy anymore to guide. We got to step up and do it ourselves. But we'll be all right.
Finally, they had a couple long drives, but nothing too sustained. How was it in terms of conditioning, especially considering the heat?
I mean, we conditioned a lot during camp, and I think they for sure pressed that this camp because I know D-line ran almost every day after practice this week. In between after strides, and did a couple extra gasses just because last year they broke coverage on us. And the big thing today was making sure you rip on the pass rush and contain the quarterback. They always have a quarterback that's a scrambler. And plus he's a freshman. They wanted to probably keep his confidence levels up, so we figured he would scramble. I could say we're in great shape all around because I know we run, but the big drives is like I said, people doing too much. Like we might shut one thing down and figure, okay, I have to do this on that blocking assignment, and then that's where they find it. Not saying that they have great athletes. Dayton's a very smart and technical team, and they hints on that. That's their stronghold. So, like I said, we had a lot of work to do. Come Monday, we gotta watch this film and get better, get ready for Liberty. So,
finally, I mean, you guys didn't beat them last year, and you still won the NEC championship. So the fact that these 3 games against Dayton, against Morgan State, against Liberty, it's a great opportunity to sort of see where you guys are and what you need to work on for the NEC.
I can say overall this year, as you can see, last year we lost by 14, and those were the same mental errors and everything else, and we only lost by 7. That's something to build on. We haven't beaten Dayton in 11 years. They were the Pioneer champions last year too, so this was going to be a great game either way you look at it. I would say that that was a great setup. I think the way we played and seeing how crappy we played, we still did kind of good. I can't say kind of good because we lost. We stayed true to the team. It's just more or less you got to tighten up the technical things. It was going to be one of those things with all these young guys now. All right, we'll see what you got. We can only practice so much. We're going to have so many meetings, watch so much film. You got to see what you can produce. And I think nowadays, shook all the rust off on offense, new running back, new line, D-backs. We'll be ready to go. And I think they know what to expect and what they have to do now. So I have confidence in the team. We'll be all right.
All right, man. Appreciate your time.
No problem. Thank you.